Hello everyone, this is Talk Time with Cynthia. We coming today. We're gonna be talking on judging other people and how we myself included, you know, on small levels, large level, whatever. Judging is judging, right? So I just wanna talk about how so I have my list of stuff I'm gonna be talking to you guys on, so that's why I'm gonna be looking down here. So anyway, first of all, before you judge somebody, get to know them. Don't just judge them on sight. You understand what I'm saying? Have your own opinion, you know, about somebody by getting to know them, because you can judge somebody and not know them and can be 1,000% wrong. So get to know somebody before you judge them, and you don't judge them on what somebody else think or feel. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody see things different, and a lot of times we see things through our own experiences. You understand? Because you could have had a bad experience with somebody, and then you turn right around and judge that person because they look similar. And we talking about whether we be black, white, Mexican, Indian, Asian, whatever it is. And we'll have an experience with somebody from those races, and I'm not saying everybody, and then we tend to want to say, okay, this is what white people do, this is what Asians do, this is what black people do, this is what Jamaican do, and we all are guilty. This platform I use so that we start making a difference and making changes on how we do stuff to make the world a better place. So you have to be careful that you don't judge somebody by what somebody else think about them. You have to judge them, and I don't want to say judge them, see them without judgment. Let me put it like that, because it's so easy, especially like if it's a parent, or if it's like, you know how older people back in the day, how things was different and different races had a lot of conflict and stuff like that. And then the older people, they be still stuck back in that racist stuff, you know? And then so they'll teach you, or they'll teach your parents, and then in turn your parents teach you, and it recycles itself. And so we got to break those cycles so that we won't be just putting the bad stuff out and not giving people a chance. You understand what I'm saying? And then it says, you see, I spoke on it. But yeah, you have to give people a chance, and spend some time with them. You understand what I'm saying? Spend some time with them, get to know them, and when you get to know them, then you determine whether or not this is somebody, you know, what kind of person. You determine what kind of person or what kind of people they are. You understand? And so, learning what kind of people they are, and forget all our biases and stuff, and just try to get along, and we're better together than apart. I want to just say that. I was thinking today, right? We all have struggles in one way or another, right? And we have either sometimes we have a whole lot of this and a little bit of that, or all of this and none of that, right? So if we were to get along, think like this: if we were to get along, right, and I got a whole lot of this, but I need some of this, but then this other person got a whole lot of this and none of that. You understand? So let me break it down even further. I mean, let me make it make sense. Like if a person got a bunch of bread, right? But then they want to make a sandwich. But then other person over here got a whole bunch of meat. But we ain't trying to get along. So we eating bread every day. Same old bread. They eating meat every day. Meat. But then we decide, let's forget our differences. We come together. You can share your meat with me. And then I can share my bread with you. And we can meet in the middle and have that sandwich that we want, right? And then that person that's got the mayonnaise can come on and let's spread some mayonnaise, and you got another person with mustard, and we can spread that mustard, and we all can share. You understand what I'm saying? But our life is hard because we are so divided. We are so divided. And when I think about the example I just gave, it made me think about, I don't know if you guys remember in school when your teacher used to teach you about the Feast of Fools, and how everybody had a little bit of something, but then they did a feast, and when they came together, they had the most amazing feast, because it was somebody had potatoes, somebody had squash, somebody had the meat, somebody had some beans, and they threw everything in the pot and everything, and then they had other things that they brought, like the bread and cheese and all of that, and they had a big feast. So we only make our life easier when we decide to communicate with each other, when we decide to reach across the great divide and do things differently. So you have to think about that. And then a lot of times we judge people also too, and we don't consider the things they going through, went through. You understand what I'm saying? You got to when you Raising in the Sun, on one of the things they say is, before you measure a man, measure him by his full worth. You can't measure him by one incident. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to measure the man by all the valleys, the mountains and valleys that he went through. You understand? Because you don't know what people went through, and you have to show compassion, because we all go through stuff, right? Some people go through things a little bit more horrific than other people. Just like the Mexicans being separated from their children, right? Just like back in the day, the African Americans were separated from their children. The Jews were separated from their children. I mean, everybody done been through something. So we got the black, the white, the Caucasian, everybody. And I even read where there was white slaves. So we all been through something, or whether it was poverty, whatever it was, So we all been through something. So be considerate, and I keep using the word judge, and I hate that word, because you're not supposed to judge anybody. So you consider what people been through and what they have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, and see, I'm trying to keep it even keel, because I don't want to sound like I'm fussing, because when I listen to my videos, a lot of times I seem like I'm fussing when I'm not, but I'm just really passionate about what I'm talking about. But so yeah, you have to consider what the other people go through. For as you know, being in different classes, right? And like they say, middle class is disappearing so fast, almost at the speed of light. So in a few years, it won't be no middle class. It's gonna be the rich and the poor, right? So somewhere in between there, we're gonna need each other, and we're gonna need to come together better than what we're doing, right? So we just have to consider the fact that we all going through some stuff, and just try to embrace each other on some level in some way. You understand what I'm saying? I know the world ain't gonna be a perfect place or whatever like that, but we can strive for it, right? We can strive to be better than what we're being. We can strive to be more perfect. Just like I was listening at looking at this I'm trying to think of the lady Juanita on Netflix, and how she came in and it was just like she touched everybody's lives, you know. She touched everybody's lives. She took care of everybody. She worked in the medical field where you take care of everybody, right? And so finally she decided that she needed to take care of herself, but I digress, that's kind of off the subject. But just reach for people, reach for just be helpful, just like whatever way. I was trying to use that the movie to just say, you know, it doesn't matter if you black, white, Indian, Asian, it doesn't matter. Just when you see people, love on them, help them, you know, like anything you could do that you're not taking and putting your family in a situation. If you got more than enough, help them. And then sometimes sacrifice is good too. Sacrifice is good too, especially because I remember my mother. My mother used to sacrifice all the time. She would give out. I'm sweating, y'all. That's why I'm doing this. She would give out of her need. We was getting food stamps and welfare, and it would be other families that needed food. And my mom, she was able to help them, even though she was getting welfare and food stamps. She was still able to help the other families. So just be that person, you know. And then if you feel funny about that, then you just help people to help themselves, like give them a job or help teach them a trade or something, or teach them how to do certain types of work. If you see them struggling, be that person that just open up and be like, okay, hey, I do this. This is how I make my living. If you're interested, I can show you how to do it. But people be so afraid that somebody gonna take something from them that they hide and keep it all to themselves, which is not right. If there's any way that you can help somebody to survive their family or survive themselves in this world, you should be more than you should be open to helping them to get their start. You understand what I'm saying? And so but yeah, just be helpful. And another thing I wanted to talk about too, we have more similarities than we have differences, and people don't understand that, because people look down their nose at other people, and they have like a quarter more than the other person. So in some way they want to feel like that they better than the other person, because maybe they have rundown shoes on, maybe they have dirty clothes on, or something like that, you know, or they might not be able to eat the same stuff that you eat, or maybe they go hungry a few days or whatever. And so people tend to look at them differently. But we're all the same. And sometimes, believe it or not, some of us are one paycheck from being like that person that's standing on the street on that corner. But for somehow it makes us feel uplifted to look at that person and say something bad about them, or feel good about ourselves because we feel like that ain't us. You understand what I'm saying? But it can be. So you just have to be careful too for the fact that it can be. And your turn may be next. You never know. And then I know you a lot of people could say, that ain't never gonna be me. It's a lot of people done said that ain't gonna never be them. And then turn right around and say, I never thought I would have been here. You know what I mean? I never would have thought I would have been poor. I never would have thought that I would have had to be stripping for a living, or I never thought that I would have been out here on these streets prostituting, trying to make money, or I never thought that I'd be on drugs, or I never thought I'd lose my house. I never thought I'd be walking because they had come and repossessed my car. So you never know. So just don't look at people like they so different from you, you know, because we're not. We are not different. We all are human beings. We hurt, we cry, we laugh, we have joy. Like I say, hurt, we have pain, all of that. So we're the same. The only difference between a lot of us is our skin color. Some of us are brown. Some of us are mahogany. If you want to call it black, go ahead. But black is a different color. But anyway, okay. And so and some of us are white or Caucasian. You understand what I'm saying? So you just have to not look at people like they're so different from you, and that you're better, and that there's what you call it, supreme being, because that ain't true. We all on a, we all on the same level, and we all of one race. We're of the human race, right? Hey guys, my the video went off, but yeah. So we of all of the same race. So we just have to really be careful when we handle people like they so different. Because number two, one day we all gonna need each other. The way the world is going today, and the way we get these different presidents in there, and the way the ozone layer is going on and stuff. And you can have $1 million, but I'm telling you, when the environment start doing what it's gonna do, and start destroying everything around us, I don't care if you got $1 million, it's still gonna affect you. So we the same. We the same. We all gonna die, So we just the same is what I'm trying to say. And then too, just try to see people in a good light, and sometimes I know that's hard. And that's why, like I said, consider people and what they go through or whatever. And then so that you can see past what they've been through and see the actual people. Because I always say we have layers of life compacted on top of us. So the person who we actually is deep down inside some of us. You know, some of us have more layers than others, you know. So um we just have to look beyond the layers and see the person, and consider the fact that they've been through a lot. You understand what I'm saying? It's hard out here in these streets. Yeah, you know, I'm not trying to. I guess I am trying to be a little funny, but it's just life is hard for a lot of people. You know, yeah, we try to smile through it. We try to have fun through it, but a lot of us, you know, go through what we go through, and sometimes it gets the best of us, you know, and we go through what we go through, and sometimes we don't smile or whatever, and sometimes we cry, and sometimes we act out. So, but you have to consider what people have to go through, and I'm not saying make no excuses for it, but I'm just saying consider it and see what can be done differently. I mean, because a lot of times when people do whatever it is they do, act out or whatever, and then we combat that with negative, then it makes it even worse. So just be careful of that, guys. And then always make sure that you come from a place of love. When you come in from a place of love, even if somebody get angry, upset, act out, or whatever, you're gonna be able to see past all of that, because you coming from a place of love, and all you want is what's good for everybody. I remember one time this lady was standing in my line, and she didn't have enough money to finish paying for her groceries or whatever. But she looked like she was one of the meanest ladies, and she even had a disposition like that too, you know, like that. And so, and I'm looking at her, you know, cause I'm looking at her just for the way she acting, right? But another customer saw her, literally saw her, because you see people, you see that out of shell or whatever, but this man saw her inside, and he took out the rest of the money that she needed to finish paying for her groceries, and handed it to her, and she was so shocked. She kind of looked like that, and she said, "Oh, thank you," and I mean her whole expression changed and everything. So you don't know what people go through, and just that one act of kindness, that moment of kindness to them, could make a whole difference. And then once I started seeing that lady from that day on, I mean, it was just like she was a different person, because I guess she, you know, now she know that people, you know, really do care. I'm not saying everybody, because it's always gonna be one or two, right? But we ain't gonna really pay them too much attention. We just gonna keep focusing on this good and this kindness. So, so now she know, the lady know that it's people out there that really do care, and don't want to hurt people and harm people. So, like I always say when I be talking about things like this, I always say, it's people out there that trying to do the same thing I'm doing. So we out here, and we trying to do things that we need to do to make a difference, because we don't want to sit up there and be saying, "Child, this place is so bad, and these young folks is this, and these young folks that, and oh, I feel so bad for them because they like this and they like that." But we're not trying to make no difference. We're not trying to reach out to them. Sometimes my poor daughter, I talk to her so much, she be wanting me to just go somewhere and sit down and shut up. But she got too much respect to tell me, and she know I come up there with that right cross. So anyway, but you know, so you have to just like come from a place of love. You know, love on people, do what you can do. Like I said, you don't have to deplete your, take from your household to, And sometimes people do sacrifice. It's up to you how you want to do it. But excuse me, you just have to be very, very careful, right? So that the changes that we want to make, we can make them. Okay, I just lost my train of thought, y'all. I guess y'all figured that out. Oh yeah, and another thing, which I think is so fun and so exciting. Um, it says, be open to other people's differences, right? I think that's is so fun because I look, I like differences for my biggest thing. The differences is the food. I guess y'all can tell with these fat cheeks, right? I love the food. Different people I like. My favorite food is Chinese food. The differences, right? Then I like Indian food. My daughter loves Indian food, and I like Italian food, Mexican food, um, you know, Japanese food. It's all Asian food. So I like Asian food. I like all Asian food, and I love the what you call it, the sushi. Love sushi. But I can't. I just won't eat that raw. I can't do the raw, y'all. But just the differences, and then their culture. I love the Asian culture. I love those, what the flowers, the cherry blossoms. Love that. I think my neighbor down the street got cherry blossoms. I'm not sure. Just beautiful. And they done blossom already. I said, oh my God. I said, what kind of trees? I walked down there, with the dog. And I was saying to myself, so you might even hear me say it on my last video. I said, what kind of tree is that? I kept saying, what kind of tree is that? I said, oh, that is such a pretty tree. Just really, really pretty. So, and yeah, and I like the is it English culture, and like the history. I like the Jamaican culture. I like African culture. I just love those differences. You know what I mean? Love the differences. The different cultures. I just love it. I want to know everything. I like country music. I like I just like finding out different things about different people. Just learning the differences, appreciate their differences. You understand what I'm saying? And I like it when people appreciate my culture too. I love that. I love that. Just don't appropriate it now. Don't appreciate me and then be using my culture. I'm just saying, because I think that is wrong. But as long as you appreciate me and you have an appreciation for my culture and you literally love and embracing everybody genuinely, to me, have at it and enjoy it. But don't hate me and then be all up on my culture. Same thing with the Asians. Don't hate the Asians and y'all all up on their culture. Don't hate the Indian, the Jews, and all up on their culture. Don't be wearing their food out and then you can't stand them. It just don't make no sense unless you lying to all of us. So, and I don't want to go negative on that either. But I'm just saying, appreciate each other's culture. Okay. And last and not least, nobody's perfect. We trying to get this thing right. Period. We all trying to get it right. And when you trying to get something right, it's gonna be flaws in it. It's gonna be kinks in it. Cause we trying to do it right, right? We trying to connect. We trying to show love, and it's gonna take some time. Because everybody ain't gonna come along and be saying kumbaya, kumbaya all at once. It's gonna take some of us some time. You know, some of us gonna have to see. Are y'all serious about what y'all talking about? Y'all seeing this kind of like but y'all doing that. You understand what I'm saying? So kind of like when we are voting for these politicians, they telling us all day long, I'm gonna do this, do that, do the third. It's a doggone shame that we can't see further into the future, so we really know if that y'all really gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah. So ain't none of us perfect at it. We're trying to do it, and just continue to work towards it. Continue to reach across. Continue to connect with people when you're out and about through the day. Continue to communicate, talk to people. You know, I would get ready to say in the movie, but people don't want you talking in the movie, child. But I'm a movie talker myself. Sometimes you have to tell me to shut up because I be in the movie talking to the screen. But I ain't crazy though. But I be talking to the screen. No, don't go there. No, don't do that. Let me tell you, this is what we do in the South. We talk at the screen, and my friend, he from New York, so he be like, you know what? It's a movie. It's a movie. I'm like, I know, but I be into that movie though, boy. Maybe I sit up a little camera and let y'all see when I be in the movie. I be getting upset. but yeah. But yeah, like I said, we ain't perfect. We just trying to get there. We just trying to make a difference in the world. So, but yeah. So that was all I had to say on that one. And I'm gonna keep going and keep trying to do the best I can to do my part, use my platform for good, you know. And like I said, I ain't perfect. It ain't perfect, but it's what I got. And as I go on, I get better, right? I mean, sometimes I might say some stuff, but I ain't perfect. It's just as I go on, I'm gonna get better and better and better. Cause I just feel like this is my purpose, and I'm very passionate about it. So, but anyway, I'm keeping it down today. Y'all know how it goes. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate the ones of you guys who hang out until the end of the video. And don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, ding, so that whenever I upload some videos, you guys will get the notification. The only way you get the notification is you hit that bell onto the side of subscribe. And I just want to say I appreciate all 16 of my subscribers. I appreciate y'all. 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 I appreciate y'all. My subscribers. I appreciate my viewers too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, and I love you guys so much. And that's why I try to go so hard and trying to get us to come together. Because we sisters and brothers, y'all. Point blank, period. And some of y'all might be saying, what? We sisters and brothers. We cut from the same cloth. God created all of us equally. And he gave us an equal amount of, he gave me the same thing he gave y'all. So we the same. He just colored some of us different than others. That's all. So anyway, love you guys so much. Bye.